Hey y'all, peace, love, abundance, blessings. I'm doing a video on Santa Muerte's white aspect and how to work with Niña Blanca. Now, Santa Muerte's white aspect is very different from her black aspect or darker aspect. Her darker aspect helps you with life and death situations, near-death experiences, spiritual attacks, and also doing shadow work. Whereas her light aspect, her white aspect is about healing, purity, cleansing, release, and renewal. So if you find yourself feeling stuck energetically, if you find yourself having a lot of mental stress, a lot of mental fog, and you want to heal, you want to release, you want to let go of tension, of any stuck energy in your body, of any stress, of any anger, of any pain, then this is who you want to work with. You would obviously get a white statue of Santa Muerte, so her with her white cloak. You would dedicate white candles for her, and she really loves white flowers in this state. Santa Muerte also loves tequila a lot, obviously because she is a Mexican spirit guide. She is an ancient Aztec goddess, of course, ancient Aztec goddess of death. And she is here to purge, but from a place of love. And this white aspect is a lot softer than her other aspects, though still stern and still loving. Her white aspect is really good for people who are committed to wanting to change their lives. A lot of people work with her who have formerly been incarcerated, who have gone through a lot of dark stuff, who have, grown up in difficult circumstances, in rough backgrounds. And she doesn't care. She doesn't judge. She will never judge you so long as you are in a commitment of changing, of growing, of moving forward. And what I find with her white aspect is that you'll feel a lot of emotional purging, a lot of energetic purging, and sometimes you'll feel like born again. You'll feel like a baby again, especially if you were to do a spiritual bath with Santa Muerte's white aspect, which, is so good. So a spiritual bath that you can do with her is to get coconut milk, honey, white flowers, and Florida water. You can also add rosemary herb to this as well. And put this in a bath. You could brew it, of course. And if you have a bath where you can lay on it, obviously you put it all in. If not, what you do is you brew it. You wait for it to cool out. You put it somewhere like a container. And whenever you can, have it like in an old shampoo bottle. Put it over your head. Wash yourself over. You could just drop it over your head in the shower, right? There's different options that you can do. But when you do this, in her name, with her statue in the bath, or let's say you're doing this and you're going to use it like in the shower just to pour over, then you can put what has been left on her altar. Oh, it will be charged up and you will come back, feeling so good. You'll end up sleeping like a baby if you do this the night before. A night before the morning. You'll feel so good, you'll sleep so good, and you'll wake up revitalized and brand new. Santa Muerte's white aspect is really about upliftment. This is about starting new. If you find yourself still stuck in the past, if you find yourself still grieving, then you want to work with her white aspect to move forward and to move on. This is about releasing, but releasing from a place of love. Her white aspect is very motherly and very caring, whereas her dark aspect is very serious, getting down to business, having to protect you. I see her black aspect as like this tough grandmother that is going to protect her kids no matter what. And her white aspect is more of like, okay, you're home now, rest, take care, I'm gonna help you, I'm going to support you. This is also good for healing work. This is good also for if you've gone through a lot of darkness, if you've gone through a lot of hardship. This is rehabilitation with her. Again, lighting white candles, giving her white flowers. You get the white flowers to it before you give it, and you rub it all over your body, and then you put it in her altar. And this is about your energy being placed on the flowers, and you give it to her, and then she'll cleanse your energy and release all past things. She's very chill with offerings, as I mentioned in working with her black aspect. So long as you spend quality time with her, she's good. Give her coffee, give her tobacco, give her cigars. If you drink beer, give her beer. If you drink wine, give her wine. Though I find this aspect not really liking wine, but liking a lot of like clear tequila, like silver tequila. She also likes fruit, coconut, things of that sort as well. All right. Her white aspect is pretty straightforward. Cleansing, upliftment, purity, release. She can protect family members as well. You can pray on her name to protect them, to cleanse them, to heal them from any illnesses, diseases, or if they're just going through a lot of grief, a lot of sadness. All right, and if you have family members as well who have crossed over recently, and you know that they would be comfortable with Santa Muerte, then you can ask her to watch over them. You can ask her to take care of them. You can ask that they be blessed in her name. Though you can also pray to source, to your ancestors, to the universe as well for that, but Santa Muerte is also here to help with that, all right? I'm gonna pull some cards to see if there's anything else I need to know about Santa Muerte's white aspect. Okay, a lot of people who come to Santa Muerte's white aspect are healing from a lot of burnout. The cards that we have, confirmation with the siren, is the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands. So as we know, the 10 is 1 and 0, a beginning and an ending. The 10 of Wands can deal with burnout. This deals with going through a lot and just feeling like tiredness. And I mentioned that if you feel sluggish, if you feel slow, work with Santa Muerte's white aspect. The Ten of Swords deals with grief, heartbreak, and pain. If you feel like your heart is stuck in the past, if you feel like you need support with your healing, work with her white aspect. I'm also seeing her showing me an image of you writing down what you want to what you want to release, what you want to purge. This can be cords to the past, cords to people from the past. And with her white aspect, she's not going to be aggressive with it. She's going to do soft releases, loving releases. This is about you. So she's not, because I know people can get superstitious with Santa Muerte and think that she's going to be out there to hurt people. She's not going to hurt nobody with the white aspect. Like, she's very chill with the white aspect. This is all about taking care of you. And I almost see it as like a nurse. Like, she's healing you. She's revitalizing you. She's giving you a resurrection. All right. And the last card that we have is the King of Wands, which is about confidence and upliftment. If you feel like you're stuck in life, if you feel like life has been hard on you, you feel like you're beat up in life, then this is when you want to work with her white aspect. You can light a white candle asking for resurrection. You can also give, if you have an altar for her, or if you're dedicating a small space for a ritual for her, get the Rose of Jericho herb, which is that dried resurrection herb that once you put in water, it will grow and it will expand, and ask for the resurrection for your life. That is the ritual that she's showing that you can do with her. You can work with Santa Muerte any day of the week, any of the planetary hours, because Santa Muerte is life and Santa Muerte is death. So she is every breath we take. She is the transitions of life. She is birth and she is death. All right. This is all I have about Santa Muerte's white aspect. If you have any questions that you want to ask me, you can do so on the comments below. And I will be doing more videos on Santa Muerte. I'm going to add this to a Santa Muerte playlist, which you can find on my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to follow me on social media, how to do so is on the about below. If you want to book a private reading with me or a private spiritual consultation, how to work with Santa Muerte or any other spirit guide that I mentioned in my YouTube videos, then how to do so is on the about below. You can go to my website, all right? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Stay beautiful, stay abundant, stay great. I'll see you in the next channel, all right? Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace and blessings.